Hey, welcome back to the farm. Today's chore or adventure, I'll call it an adventure, is to um,
Challenge.
challenge Craftsman Zero Turn, 42 inch. It's probably 4 years old,
Hmm.
and we need to replace the deck.
Yes,
We,
we
we,
we
okay,
we ordered and received, and now we'll be replacing the deck,
okay. You want to show them the deck?
the old
Well,
deck.
the old deck, wow, and the new deck.
So I do all the mowing,
Yes,
but
she
a lot
does.
of our grass grows in sand, so it takes a beating. Not to mention sticks,
The
rocks,
deck does,
the
yeah.
deck. And what happened was the deck
Rotted,
combined with sand, and it literally was like being
sandblasted,
blasted,
sandblasted.
sandblasted, rotted out, and so it was lopsided and it dropped. And a lot of people with property might find this happens. You can order a new deck.
This
It's yes, that was it.
fell
This is
off.
what fell off, and
Right.
it's the replacement piece was more cost effective than buying a whole new mower.
Yeah, I mean the new deck was $800,
Right,
and the
and
new
the new
machine
mower.
is $3,200.
So every 4 years we may
I
have
mean,
to
it's a
do
it's a
this.
solid machine. I like the machine,
Yes.
except for a couple things, but I'll get into that.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna replace the deck. Just showing what the old deck looked like. It rotted right through. And this is the shiny new deck. Oh, Lincoln wants to help. Shiny new deck that we will be replacing.
So we got to take all those parts on top of there and transfer them to here, except for spindles and wheels,
Yep.
which I'll show you in a
So we're
second.
in this video we'll be showing how we're replacing all these parts, transferring. Because
Correct.
of course the deck doesn't come with all the other parts.
Correct.
All right.
So the first thing we're going to do is replace. These are called, well, I'll call them spindles. So I got two new spindles. And what I noticed, which I didn't know before on the old ones, is that there's a grease fitting, a zert fitting. So we're going to give that some grease. Hopefully, we'll give it some grease. I'm sure it's completely empty in there. So I guess we'll go until it feels. But I change the blades twice a year. And then this time of year, I usually kind of go through and do some maintenance. But this is something I'm going to have to remember on both of these in the future, is to give these guys some grease, which I'll have to double check and see if the old ones had zert fittings. They're called zert fittings. There's a lot of grease going in there. All right. So when I ordered the $800 deck, I had to order, I felt like I should order some additional new things. Obviously, the blades, and I'll go into the why I had to order new blades. You'll see those. But the spindles, I ordered separately. The blades I ordered separately. I got a grease gun, a large socket set, some deep well sockets, some box and open end wrenches, and the big pliers. And I ordered some new wheels. The wheels had worn out as well. They were kind of trash, so I got some new wheels. All total, probably about $900 worth of, maybe a little bit more than $900. So, Craftsman was purchased by MTD along with Cub Cadet. And this is the real challenge I find with the Craftsman mower parts, is that you have to cross-reference everything into a Cub Cadet part number. And that was a real challenge. Um, and the blades, this is this is a diamond. shaped blade. I don't know if you can see that. That's a diamond shaped blade. But on the spindles where the blades connect, this shape is called an S, right? So finding S blades are very difficult to find. And that was really one of the biggest challenges. I would change the blades twice a year on this machine, and I finally found them, and then I would order 2 or 3 sets at a time. And then this time when I went to order them, could no longer get those blades. So anyway, I wanted to change the spindle, and then I found out that the diamond would fit on the S. And I'm crossing my fingers. It'll fit on there, and I guess when you tighten it down, it'll keep it from it'll lock it in. But that was the big challenge that I have with Craftsman mower is that everything has to be cross-referenced to a Cub Cadet. And so far, it looks like all the Cub Cadet parts are going to fit on the Craftsman machine. The Cub Cadet deck is black, whereas the Craftsman deck originally was red. So you have to get a black deck to fit on the red machine. This is the Craftsman deck, and that's the Cub Cadet deck. They're exactly the same. The only difference is one's black and one's red. So if you need a Craftsman deck, get a Cub Cadet deck.
Say it.
Okay, I'm ready to go here. As typical with some when you purchase things through Amazon, I only got 4 replacements. I should have 8. I bought 2 of these with 4 holes each. I should have 8 bolts. I only have 4, so I'm gonna have to use some old bolts from the red deck and put them on the black deck. Nonetheless, we got a little bit of a problem.
Lincoln, you're gonna have to find a new spot, buddy. That's our deck.
It's his deck.
He always seems to find a way to sit on anything that we're working on.
How about that, bud? Yeah, it looks good, huh? Looks good on there. Okay, so I've got 4 bolts. I'm going to bolt this one in. I'll show you how. I'm going to just stand it up and then.
Sorry, Lincoln.
Watch out, Link.
Scratching post is gone.
Watch out, Link. Watch your feet. Attaboy. Sorry, buddy. So it screws in from the bottom end. Hi, buddy. Hi. Okay, so this is the S-shaped hole blade. You can see that. And then this is the S-shaped spindle. It goes on like so. Now what we have is the new diamond blades, and they do look pretty cool against the black. But the diamonds do fit on the S. So that's important to notice that you don't have to keep finding the S-shaped blade. You can go with the diamond-shaped blades. Diamond hole. All right, so we ran into a problem like most projects. I took this pulley off, but as I took this pulley off, I noticed this gouge right here. And what it led to is it looks like this dust cover should also be on this side. So this just was kind of flopping around and digging a hole into that. So I have to get a new pulley for right here. So we have come to a stop, but as you can see, it's all together except for the pulley and a couple small little pieces and the wheels. So we'll pick it up next time once we have a replacement pulley. All right, Al. So as you know, this was very challenging. The Craftsman deck needed to be replaced.
Yep.
and we got it replaced with the Cub Cadet deck.
Yep.
We also got a new pulley and bearings because when this one broke, this mount here broke, it broke the pulley that was on there. So we got that all replaced. Your belts were replaced last year. There's 2 belts in there. And the belts
And we
were
have our
replaced.
driver.
We have our driver. You want to come up? So we got the belts replaced last year, so I didn't replace those. Replaced your oil filter.
Okay.
Replaced your spark plugs.
Nice.
Filled up your tank.
Cool.
Put on new wheels.
Wow.
And speaking of wheels, I greased your front wheels. So you shouldn't be squeaking.
It's the full tune-up overhaul.
Yep. So maintenance is turning it back over to operations.
Ready for a new season.
So you're ready to go. Oh, did you just kind of flex?
No, but I will.
So, well, fortunately, we got 1 5/8 inches of rain on Sunday.
Yay!
It's not growing yet, but we're supposed to get some rain later this week. So, you should be able to cut grass later this week, maybe right before the rain.
All right.
I know how much you like to cut the. Come on, Will, jump up here. Come on up. So it actually turned out. I was kind of surprised. I wasn't sure if the black actually goes pretty good with everything else. The Cub Cadet black deck.
Yeah.
So, Al, you're
project
good to
completed.
Go. Yes, on to the next project.
You got me all ready to go. All right.
Yeah, take it for a ride. Ciao, Will. Or just keep holding it.